Hello, everyone. Thank you to Estonia for hosting the third Global Conference for Media Freedom, and to all the members of the Media Freedom Coalition for your commitment to this vital issue. And thanks also to Undersecretary for Civilian Security, Democracy and Human Rights, Azra Zaya, for representing the United States in Tallinn today. From 2016 to 2021, approximately 85% of the global population saw press freedom decline in their country. That's more than a statistic. It's a blaring alarm. We urgently need to protect and strengthen media freedom around the world. And democracies have to lead the way, because a free and vibrant press is a core democratic value and attribute. Press freedom is indispensable for keeping people informed, allowing them to hold their leaders accountable, and bringing to the surface critical issues that may otherwise not get public attention. We also know what happens without a free press. Corruption flourishes. Unscrupulous leaders abuse their power, and people's voices are silenced. We can't let that happen. That's why, at the Summit for Democracy in December, the United States called for countries to make new commitments to strengthen independent media. Our own pledges include supporting a new journalism protection platform online to give reporters in hostile press environments different kinds of assistance, including legal aid and training on digital and physical security. We're addressing the rising use of technologies like spyware to target journalists. For example, through the new Export Control and Human Rights Initiative that we're launching with several countries, we're looking at how we can prevent technologies that we produce at home from being used to abuse journalists and others abroad. And we're contributing to the International Fund for Public Interest Media to provide assistance to at-risk independent news outlets, and we'll be launching a new Media Viability Accelerator to help improve the sustainability of independent press. Ahead of the second Summit for Democracy, in what we're calling our Year of Action, we and our partners will keep working to make good on these and other commitments to strengthen press freedom. The Media Freedom Coalition has a critical role to play in this endeavor. By bringing together elected leaders, civil society, lawyers, journalists, this coalition, at its best, can help shape government action, identify alarming trends, spread best practices, and keep the pressure on regimes that threaten, censor, imprison, or harass journalists. To point to one example of how the Media Freedom Coalition can help drive results, the high-level panel of legal experts offers recommendations for how countries that care about press freedom can respond when threatened or when journalists are targeted, including the kinds of sanctions and visa restrictions the United States applied after the murder of Jamal Khashoggi. We've since used these same tools to target regimes and officials who seek to silence independent voices beyond their borders. In just a few years, this coalition has already done strong work, and I'm looking forward to us continuing to stand together to protect press freedom around the world. Thank you to the United Kingdom, Canada, the Netherlands, for their leadership of the Media Freedom Coalition, and to every country that's made commitments to support its mission. And most of all, to the brave journalists around the world who continue to do their work despite threats, pressure, hardship, and hostility. Thank you.